Stop complaining about your weight and then doing nothing about it. If you're not going to do anything about it, accept your size, love your curves, and get on with your life. But if you're complaining all the time about the extra weight, aren't you just being a pain? Even if it's just in your own head, aren't you just being annoying? You have the power to do something about it because your body is the same as every other human body on planet Earth, which means that you can lose weight just like everyone else can. And all of us at some point in our lives have lost weight. So we know we can do it and we know how to do it. And I challenge you to challenge all the excuses that you come up with in your head. It's not your hormones, it's not your age, it's not your life stage, it's not the stressful lifestyle you've got, it's none of those things. It's simply the fact that you are eating more than you are burning in a day. Call it what you will, but it comes down to calorie deficit. I like to say portion control. I like to say that I'm going to take in a little bit less energy because you need to force your body to tap into the energy that it has stored on your bum, your thighs, and your tummy. How else is your body going to burn that when you keep putting in new things for it to burn first? It's got to do something with the food that you're taking in. If you are already overweight, the food you're taking in is now going to be the priority, and your body's never going to get around to burning that weight that is on you while you are stuffing your face with new food. So you need to halt. You have to stop stuffing your face. And I know it's nice and I know it's fun. I love it too. Cake is my weakness. I love it. But I can't eat cake every single day. Well, I could in theory, as long as I kept it to one piece, and like that was pretty much all I ate with a few other little bits of healthy foods thrown in. But of course, you can't eat cake every day because then you're going to run out of all the micronutrients. So you have to also eat healthy. But even eating healthy, if you eat too much of the healthy foods, you will gain weight. In every weight loss study that they've done, it boils down to the calories because they have compared high fat and high carb diets. And when they equate for calories in every single study, and you can go online and you can read them and you can Google them, or you can watch Dr. Lane Norton, BioLane, he talks about this all the time. When they equate for calories, people lose weight at the same rate. It doesn't matter what the diet is composed of. In fact, there's the Twinkie diet, Google that. There's the McDonald's diet, you can Google that. When I was studying to be a keto coach, and I no longer subscribe to the keto method, I'm not saying it doesn't work for you, it might work for you, it doesn't work for me. But when I was studying for that, I read about the sugar and rice. It was sugar and white rice diet where people lost weight eating that. I mean, what? They lost weight on those diets because it was calorie controlled, and they even reversed their diabetes. You will find in a lot of cases your diabetes gets reversed when you lose the weight. And so it's often the weight loss itself that leads to lower blood pressure, a reversal of diabetes, so many health benefits just from the weight loss. It doesn't actually really matter how you lose the weight. And so weight loss in and of itself can have so many health benefits. You also find acid reflux tends to go away or resolve itself. If you're trying to lose weight though, please, please, please watch your alcohol intake. It's not the alcohol itself that is the problem in weight loss. It's the fact that it destroys your inhibitions. And alcohol actually acts a little bit like insulin in that it can drop your blood sugar. So it sets you up for cravings, and then you just want to go home and eat all the contents of the fridge. I know, I've been there. You know, after a night of drinking, you could have drunk thousands of calories, but you will come home and you will be ravenous and you will eat the entire contents of the fridge, and that is just no good. So be careful with alcohol on your weight loss journey. Personally, I would say be very careful of too much fat in your diet. Don't cut it out to nothing though. I mean, you do need some fat. You especially need some fat to absorb the minerals and the nutrients in your food. But if you're eating very fatty foods, it's very hard to control the calories because fat is so high in calories. It is calorie dense. And so if I were you, I would opt for a higher carb diet, more fiber, where you can actually eat more volume of food so that you can get that stomach stretch. You feel like you're eating a lot, but you're not putting in so many calories. Also, don't kid yourself, liquid calories count. They do count. And so I urge you, try not to drink your calories. Look, sometimes you can. You can go out and have a cappuccino. You can have one of the Starbucks frappuccinos. I love them. I do it all the time. But I'm fully conscious and aware that one of those things, it's like a meal. The calories in there is like you're eating a full meal. And so you need to be very aware, count that in your calorie budget, and don't eat along with that frappuccino, that thing with the whipped cream and all those calories. So you just have to watch. It's like give and take. If you do want to drink your calories, don't eat them as well. Use a food tracker and track your food for a certain amount of time. There really is no harm in doing it. Don't obsess. Don't get caught in this obsessive loop where now that's all you can do all day long. But do it for about a week just to make yourself aware, because when you do that, you suddenly go, oh my God, everything has got calories in it, and you realize how many calories you are taking in without really thinking about it. The milk in your tea and coffee, that spoon of sugar, the bite here, the taste there, the lick of that spoon there. Like me, if you like sauces like mayonnaise and tomato sauce, where you don't really know how to account for those things, but if you put them into a food tracking app, you will be shocked and amazed at how quickly those calories add up. And also, don't let people deter you from your weight loss journey by making stupid comments. People are full of stupid comments. They're going to comment on your food. Are you only eating that? Or why don't you eat this? Or what about that? Or, oh, you're losing weight. What's going on? What's wrong? You look too skinny. You look too fat. People are always going to have something to say. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but the world is a superficial place, especially for women. I know also for men nowadays, but ladies, you know what it's like. We do bear the burden of society's expectations, and it's wrong, it's sad, but it's true. Society does place high value on women being thin, slim, slender, whatever you want to call it. Yes, curvy women are beautiful as well, but in general, if you are over a certain body weight, if your body is starting to get bigger that way than you are tall, you you do you it sucks. I hate it. I don't know what words to find for it. It's not fair, but it is what it is. And so I just want to remind you that you might be feeling conflicted, like, is it superficial and vain to want to lose weight? Why do I want to lose weight? And you sort of drive yourself crazy. I'm just here to remind you that it's okay to want to be slimmer. It's okay to be any body size. I really think you are as amazing as ever, no matter what your body size and weight. But it's okay to want to slim down. And people do, unfortunately, treat you a little bit better. It is what it is.